The being known as Darkseid is one of the greatest evils in the DC universe. He was created by Jack Kirby after the writer had returned to DC Comics in the 70s, making his first cameo appearance in Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen in 1970, and his first true appearance in The Forever People #1 in 1971. Now, Darkseid was always meant to be the main threat to Kirby's Fourth World, and he would be the villain that fought against the New Gods. However, the Fourth World never went as far as Kirby had intended, and so Darkseid would then become one of the great evils of DC Comics as a whole. In his original continuity, Darkseid was Euaxis, the son of King Yuga Khan and Queen Hegra, and the second to the throne of Apocalypse. However, Euaxis yearned for the throne and would eventually kill his older brother, Drax, and claim the power of the Omega Force. This power changed him physically, giving him the hardened gray skin and the red eyes. And with his new visage, Euaxis took on the identity of Darkseid. Darkseid fell in love with a woman and married, bringing a son named Kalibek into the world. But Queen Hegra felt that her son was becoming soft and so had Darkseid's wife murdered. Darkseid became cold and bitter, eventually having his mother killed and taking the throne of Apocalypse away. Darkseid would marry again, having a second son named Orion. At this time, Apocalypse had gone to war with the New Gods of New Genesis. To broker peace, the sons of Darkseid and Highfather were exchanged. Orion was accepted into New Genesis, becoming a powerful warrior against the forces of Darkseid, while Scott-Free was accepted by Apocalypse, and Darkseid's forces spent many years trying to break the New God's spirit. But Scott-Free could not be broken and he would escape, traveling to Earth with his true love, Big Barda. But after Highfather's son had escaped, Darkseid took this opportunity to return to war with New Genesis. He would go to war with many pantheons of gods throughout the years, for he saw them as his true enemy. No matter what he did though, Darkseid would always maintain his one true goal: total control of the known universe. To this end, he sought out the anti-life equation, which would allow him to control everyone's free will. This brought him in direct contact against the forces of Earth. On more than one occasion, Darkseid would battle against the likes of Superman and the rest of the Justice League. It was also shown in several alternate histories that Darkseid had won and unlocked the anti-life equation. Starting with the New 52 and a complete revamping of Darkseid's origins, we start again. And Euax was a simple farmer that hated the gods of his world. He snuck onto their mountain when they were sleeping and caused the gods to fight amongst themselves, and after this was done, he defeated the weakened gods and took their power. He destroyed his world and he created Apocalypse before setting out to rule the multiverse. Unlike many other aspects of the multiverse, there's only one set of new gods and Apocalyptians. Darkseid himself led the invasion of Earth, fighting against their strongest heroes and inadvertently caused the Justice League to form. He sent his general Steppenwolf to lead the invasion of Earth 2. The forces of Apocalypse took control of this world after killing the heroic trinity of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. During the Darkseid War, Earth was caught in the battle between Darkseid and the Anti-Monitor. Aided by Darkseid's daughter, Grail, the Anti-Monitor attempts to kill Darkseid. Believing that this will free him, the Anti-Monitor fuses the Justice League with members of the New Gods and uses them to kill the ruler of Apocalypse. However, Grail would resurrect Darkseid with the intention of raising him, giving us a baby Darkseid for a while. He would then use the powers of the Greek gods to return himself to his full ability before disappearing into space. Darkseid would then journey to the Ghost Sector, where he would trick members of the Justice League Odyssey team into helping him re-establish Apocalypse and his power. Even though they managed to stop him from taking complete control of both the universe and its known history, he was able to rebuild Apocalypse and return himself to power. Now he once again sits on his throne of his dark world, searching for the anti-life equation and the ability to rule all. Darkseid is an incredible villain that has been around in the DC lore for a long time, and this tells you the origins that he originally had and the revamped ones in the New 52. Personally, that's one of the things in the New 52 I did enjoy, is the concept that Darkseid and the New Gods are so powerful, there's only one in the entire multiverse, which makes it a lot easier when they're battling against Darkseid because it's not like a multiversal Darkseid is just going to show up and start crushing them. Also, he's been in a lot of different forms of media, and I don't know about you, but I've always had Michael Ironside as the voice of Darkseid in my head. Like, even though he's got a very stern, a very solid voice, I've always done Darkseid as being a very gruff voice like this. But, like, to me, Michael Ironside has always done the best version of Darkseid. I've always found him to be the most interesting. Now, some of you may be wondering why, if Darkseid is such a great villain, why isn't he used as often as the Joker? Well, Joker is easy to put in. He's a street-level super villain, so he's easy to write into things. But Darkseid is incredible. He's multiversal. You can only do those stories so often before it's just kind of like, oh wow, the all-powerful multiversal being is defeated again. So I guess that would be why we don't see much of Darkseid in general. But either way, what do you think of Darkseid? Do you guys like him? Do you guys hate him? Do you think he's a great villain? Do you like the idea of him being multiversal, or did you like pre-New 52 where he was one Darkseid with multiple timelines and stuff like that? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time right here at the Villain Origins and Know Your Universe. Also, let me know in the comments down below what stuff you'd like us to explain a little bit more, what villain you want more information on. We're working on Dr. Doom, Dark Phoenix, and we can also bring in like Darkseid's daughter, Grail, give you that information. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time right here at the Comicstorian channel.